Independence Day to all our friends, colleagues, and the students. And let's take the independence and declare your career independence. And let's see the transformation of the career from accountant to management accountant. Today, we will discuss more in detail about our career, how we can become an independent from the responsibilities. So how CMA USA can transform your career from reporting numbers to influencing the decisions. So today we'll try to understand more how the decisions can be influenced. Okay, let us start. This is our second event, and we are continue the legacy of educating the people and giving the clarity on the course, the guidance. So today, now we will discuss a career conversion. So in the previous session, we understood what is CMA, right? What is the duration of the course? Okay, what is the timeline and what is the roadmap? And today we are trying to understand the career conversion, not just a course presentation. Today we'll discuss not about the course, not about the presentation. The objective of the presentation is about our career conversation. Career conversation. 8 focused conversations designed to help the finance professional to see the next level of their career. So I decided to the best of our knowledge some of the conversion areas which will help you to become more professionals. So first one is the new world of finance. From our traditional approach, okay, we need to new world of finance. Why reporting? Why reporting alone is no longer enough? No longer enough, because now the before the accountant finalization of the books of accounts, okay, reporting is the highest qualifications in the market. But nowadays the management is not only satisfying by collecting the financial statement. So now here, because the globalization is there, multinational companies are there, right? By understanding our local religious compliances, financial aspects are not sufficient for the growing. If we are enough capable, and this course will, okay, course will make it capable to grow in the conversions, right? So here is the new world of finance is the first area of the conversion. And second one is the accountant to management accountant. So if you are an accountant, now you want to convert to a management accountant. So understand the shift in the role and mindset. This is very, very important that you need to make up your mind set, and you should be ready for the role, shift your career from the accountant to a management accountant. And third one is why CMA USA? Why CMA USA? It's a global management accounting advantage. Why we have to do? Because we have to take an advantage, or we have to give our advantage, our skill, our knowledge to a globalized companies. And very important is what you will learn. Here we will learn the part 1 and part 2, the glance, right? And what is the fifth important point is what are the career opportunities? Roles that confine the finance plus business, not only accounting, not only finance, okay? The job roles are applicable for the business point of view also. Sixth one is exams and the study roadmap, which we completed in the previous event. Practically we understood. So we are preparing for the January and February attempt. 27 target path we discussed. Again, we'll discuss in the slide. And by Axis MNC, okay, CMA course, exam preparation and the career application, and some of the questions, and next step is turn interest into clear action plan. So now we can see that we are receiving an inquiries, okay, and we are receiving the students are interested. Many students are interested, but they are not in a position to define their career plan. The objectives of keep on running these events, okay, to give them the clear action plan. They can take actions and they can move forward. So these are the conversions, okay. These steps, 7 steps or 8 steps will follow you, help you to convert your career into the next level. So what is the accountant versus the management? Anyone? So what is the accountant and the management?
Accountant will do the according to the books.
Okay.
Management accountant, they will use the by the branch companies. That will be over the head of something. So they will once they will manage.
Very good. So now here, what is the basic understanding about an accountant versus a management accountant? Okay. So here the biggest career shift is not from debit to credit. Okay. We are not shifting anything from debit to credit. Debit is debit, credit is credit. It is from recording the past to influence the future. So this is the management accountant. He will influence the future, means he will give the decision making what you need to do in the future. Right? Like in our regular classes, we understood that statement of in financial statement analysis will not help in any for future decision, but ratio analysis is helping in. So here, well, like this, when you complete the part 1 and part 2, okay, the beauty of the CMA course is they will make you and they will give the clarity that how that future decisions can be take place. Okay, so now here the accountant responsibility to record and report, compliance derived means taxation, and explain what happened. Will explain what happened and focus on the transaction accuracy, often viewed as a cost center, and work mainly in the business. Work mainly in the. So next is, let's make a shift from accountant to management accountant. So here the management accountant in planning and forecasting. Planning and forecasting. Analysis and businesses insight. Businesses insight, not only on the financial figures, not only on the balance sheet, not only on the P&L. We'll go more inside like an internal control system. We'll go inside. Where internal control system as the accountant, you know, the credit is become no. Internal control system is not studied. Even in the MBA studied no. So this course will make you to go more inside into the business. More inside into the business. Explain what should happen next. So here, if you understand the accountant and the management accountant is explaining what happened. Accountant, as an accountant, you will explain what happened. But once you completed the management accounting, you will say what will happen next. Right? Sometimes my staff can understand when you go for a when we are conducting an audit. Sometimes in general we say this company after 2 months they will get stock or close, right? So we are understanding when we are performing on an audit, we will speak with the financial figures. Okay. Next is support strategies and the decision making. Support. Okay. So now the support and the strategies and the decisions creates the measurable business values and work on their business. So here support on strategies and decision making. As a accountant, which it is not possible. But once you complete a CMA, yes, you are in a position to take a decision and you can play any supporting strategies, okay, to measure the valuable business. So now what we understood in this slide, we understood differences between the accountant and the management accountant. In one word, we can say accountant will explain what happened. Management accountant will explain what will happen next, okay, in the future. Next, why CMA USA? A management accounting credentials built around planning, performing, analyzing, financing, and the business decision. Why CMA? What is the meaning of credentials? So we have credentials, like the email ID credential, FTA credential. What is the meaning of the credential? As an entry. Okay, as an entry point. As an entry point or main password with us. So without us, no entry into the business. So here, a management accounting credentials built around the planning. Okay, planning, performance, and analytics, finance and business decisions. Finance and business decisions. Why we have to do CMA? CMA we have to do that we can plan, we can evaluate the performance, and we analyze the business finance, and we analyze the business, and we'll give the business decisions. So here we have the two exams, two parts focused on certification structure. And next is a 12 core competencies across the analytical, finance, analytical, and strategies. So how many competencies are there? There are core 12 competencies are there in the expertise subject. Core competencies. How many are there? 12. Okay. Like from that across the competencies of what? Across the finance, right? Across the analytics and the strategies. And next is 50 plus years of the CMA credentials. So now CMA course when started, what is the 50 years of experience of the course? Structured course is there to have this structured knowledge, and 21% of the salary, okay, advantage report in the as per the report given in the IMA 2023 global salary survey. So this will help to get a 21% more salary compared to the existing management accountant, senior accountant salary. So it is not 21% hike of a junior accountant salary. And a junior accountant, the one the career conversion will go, that will be in the next level. So what makes CMA different? It connect accounting knowledge with the, it's very, very important. What is the difference? How that once you completed a CMA, how you will make difference between the accountant and a CMA expert. So it will connect accounting, it will connect the accounting knowledge with business performance. So accounting information law, then analyze the business performance. So which will help, CMA course will help with those. And the decision analysis, risk analysis, investment and ethics. How many? 12, right? 12 core competences. From that, some of these are business performance, decision analysis, risk analysis, right? Investments and ethics. The skills expected when finance moves closer to, when these skills will come out from us, when we give the responsibilities, right? When we give the people to have responsibilities, and the skills are expected when finance moves closer to leadership. As a junior accountant, when you are reporting to your manager. So are you getting the chance? And when you will become a leader? To become a leader, we need to, one, the basic certification is required. Second one is the experience is required. And the habit of accepting the challenges, right? The confidence, from where you will get the confidence to become a leader. The CMA course will give you that confidence to become a leader. So where the CMA course will make you to take the right decisions on the right time, right? And CMA course will make you analyze all the financial positions and report. And here the CMA course will make you capable to take a risk, whether we have take this risk or not risk, opportunity cost. So what we have to do, this CMA course will make you to ascertain the risk, okay, and decisions. And ethics, yes, are there. Next is two-part level competencies, 12 competencies, as we said, right? One, management mindset. So there are two parts. Okay, 12 core competencies are there. Two parts में 12 core competence, one mindset. One mindset means एक बार decided to do CMA means we have to do CMA. It's supposed to be today that event should not be happen, but happening. And because we make a mindset up, we have to run at any cost. Okay, not for 2 hours, at least half an hour or 1 hour, but we should not now take back the step. And this required consistency. So we are also now canceling the other things and we are maintaining the consistencies. And official management content is organized around the finance planning, performance and analysis, and the strategic financial management. So two parts, right? And 12 competencies. First one, financial planning and performance and analysis. So here in the part number 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? 6 are there. But here, what is the weightage of the chapters? Weightage of the chapters and the self-assessment is very, very important. And self-assessment is very, very important. So we have that clear clarity on the weightage. Like planning, budgeting, forecasting means every business wants future analytics. And forecasting करके future plan करो तो that's why this chapter is weightage is 20%. And this will make you now competent in the market, as well as the performance management, cost management. Okay, how many managements you have? One is the performance management. Performance management means again planning, organizing, and controlling. क्या का planning कर रहे हैं, क्या organize कर रहे हैं, क्या control कर रहे हैं, performance. And cost management. What is the objective of the cost management? Cost control and cost reduction. कितना cost कम कर सकते करो, है ना? कितना cost control कर सकते करो, वो planning कौन कर रहा है? Cost accountant भी रहता है नहीं? मैंने क्या करता? Costing accounting करता, cost accounting करता, manufacturing account फिर करता. But here CMA will do planning, organizing and controlling. And internal control system. Internal control system means where is the report files? It's pending in Mushraf. No. Any internal control system is there. The control system is coming and the hierarchy. That system has to follow and system has to be implemented. We have the internal control system. Sometimes files in the leave. So the control system is very good. Automatically the performance of the company will go good, not the employees. Okay, and the technology and analytics. Technology, yes, without technology, nothing is there. Okay, so here the technology is there, analytics are there. So this is the part 1, 6 competencies we are giving. So now part 2, strategic financial management. Strategic financial management. If you see the heading here, CMA content of the CMA course. CMA content is organized around the financial planning, performance analysis, and strategic financial management. Financial planning, analysis, performance. Financial planning, performance, analysis, one part. Second part, strategies, है ना? Strategic financial management. Strategic financial management. So in the strategic financial management, again we have 6. So पूरे कितने हो गए? 12 competencies. Right? Very clear. उसमें 6 है, इसमें 6. Right? Every chapter have a specialty. Every chapter will give you one skill. है ना? So now financial statement analysis. External financial reporting decision. Analysis and decision. Of what? Finance. So in the part number 2, you are doing analysis. Part number 1, you are reporting and decision. Financial reporting decision. Where you are taking the decisions? From the part number 1. Corporate finance. Corporate finance, there we are planning, we are budgeting, and we are forecasting. Here we are deciding about the corporate finance. Business decision analysis, their performance management. How performance analysis कर रहे हैं. And what we are doing in the part 1, part 2, business decision analysis. Performance is अलग है, decision analysis अलग है. और वहाँ पे कास्ट मैनेजमेंट है, यहाँ पे रिस्क एनालिसिस है. Okay, risk management, enterprise risk management. This companies, what is the risk? Right. Next, capital investment decision. वहाँ पे internal control बोल रहा, यहाँ पे capital investment decision बोल रहा, वहाँ पे technology and analysis बोल रहा, यहाँ पे professional ethics बोल रहा. So overall, how the part 1 and part 2 is designed, right? 6 qualities, skills are defined in part 1 and 6 qualities are defined in part 2. So understanding the headings is very, very important. So in which part? Strategic finance management. What is strategy? Strategy means what? Strategy means taking risk is the strategy. So here, be clear first with the headings. Why the book name is like that? है ना? उसमें आपको मालूम होगा कि what we are trying to strategic finance management. Financial management नहीं बोले हम, financial management we studied. The degree graduation we started. Financial management is completed. Here we need to understand the strategic financial management. Clear? In the next event, okay. Now we are understanding the objectives of 2 parts. What is the objective of the course? Is same again, finance planning, right? Performance management and the analytics and strategic finance management. This is the objective of part 1 and part 2. Okay, part 1 में कौन से chapters को लेके उन्हें finance planning कर रहा, part 2 में कौन से chapters, कौन से topics को लेके he is doing strategic financial. Today our objective is to understand 2 parts, 12 competencies. So we can see here 12 topics names, but how it will be a competency for us? If you understand the definition of the chapters, objectives of the chapters, so we can understand more importance on these topics. The importance, when you know the importance, you will not take any risk, right? You will not keep quiet. You will not get relaxed. You will give the proper attention. Okay, this is not MCQs. Okay, the students who depends upon the MCQs, they are useless. This course is defined for the MCQs, means the small parts they are touching. It's not easy, right? So repetitive questions are coming or something, or what opinions different students have, we don't care. Here our agreement between you and us is to settle in career as a management accountant. Not only the past. So in the next event, it will be the more interesting because we are going to understand inside the topic why this chapter is here in this heading. Right? What is the heading? Financial planning, performance analysis. But how it will be a competencies for this course, this chapter. So next content will be going very slow. We are educating about the course, okay? We are educating about the topics involved, and we are educating about the objectives of introducing only those topics, why not other topics. Clear? So where can CMA skills take you? Okay, so once you complete part 1 and part 2, where you will reach? Where you will go? This is important, right? So here, CMA aligned skill support roles where the finance professional analyze, plan, control, advise, and lead. So indirectly, CMA will make you a leader. CMA will make you a leader where you can analyze, you can plan, and you can control, and you can advise us. So first one is the management accountant aligned skills. Second one is you will be a finance analyst. And third one is budgeting and cost control. And fourth one is business analysis. Fifth one is finance management. And sixth one is the CFO and finance leadership. So one is the management accounting, जो आप लोग के mind में है. This is the starting point, right? In the previous 2 classes, we are shouting, you will become management accountant. वो chapter की limit उतनी है. है ना? When you go one by one chapter, where you will reach? CFO position. है ना? So next is finance management accountant, then finance analysis, then budgets and cost control, and the business finance and the finance management, then the CFO. So career values increase as you move closer to how the step-by-step growth is showing. 6 steps we show. Each step you need to get promoted. So how many of you are there in the step number 1? Still no one. Still no one, because still we are thinking. Still we are, okay, we'll do, we'll not do. Decision, still we are the decision making. So the good thing is we enrolled. Right? Good thing is we are deciding. Good thing is we are attending the CMA word. At least we know we adopted. Now we can think, we can go back. Right? We have to go. Allah यहाँ तक भेजा तो वहाँ तक भी भेज सकता. This is the faith in God, in your faith, having the faith. Because who introduced, who given the idea? Allah. God is given the idea. And so God is making the plan for you. Then only you got an opportunity. You will meet with the people who is having the vision. So God responsibility is done that they bring you here, right? They connected us. Now our responsibility and your responsibility to move forward. So clear now? So first step, once you qualify CMA course, you will be on a management. Clear? Don't only ask what job can I get. Ask what business problems can I learn. CMA करने के बाद भी बहुत सारे लोग पूछते रहते हैं. The people low confident people, which type of jobs will get. That means we can say very clearly, we can say that those people don't know the power of CMA. So indirectly, in one word, if you want to say, you will be the business leaders. Finance leader भी नहीं बोल रहे हैं यहाँ पे, है ना? You will be the leader for full business. Who is the leader? Who is the leader? 10 people are following one person. He is the leader. Okay, give me the answer in the next event. Okay, you'll start the next event with a word called leader. Who is leader and how will be a leader? So in the school nowadays, that here I not seen in UAE, but जब हम छोटे थे, there will be blue color badge and red color badge or orange color badge. That is first leader, second leader, and 3 leaders are there in this class. And so the quality of Indian education is that from the childhood, right, to the second class, third class only, they are giving a leadership qualities. There will be a mentor. हम लोग बोलते थे like the teacher का जो close रहता laptop से, he will be the leader. Not like this. Leader is the leader who will monitor, who will control the class where there is a no teacher. Now the 2000. Now we understood that where we have to reach. Our inshallah, our target is within 3 years. Okay, we should be reach at least CFO and the leadership positions. We can say only we can after completion with the consistency and continuous growth will make you the leader. Okay, next is we'll know the 2026 plus exam pattern format. We discussed in the previous class. Again, we are discussing because this is very, very important for English exams in the Middle East. Okay, case-based questions become the standard from the September 2026 to testing window onwards. So here 100 MCQ questions, core knowledge plus application. Knowledge भी रहना subject का, then the application must be know. How many questions? 100. 3 hours MCQ section complete before case sections. इसके बाद में नहीं खुला तो what we need to do? Window नहीं खुला तो क्या करना है? Next फिर पढ़ना है. We have to go. We have to stand in front of a mirror. We have to see our face. थू ये हुआ बोल के फिर शुरू करना है. Okay, 3 hours. Next is, see, this is very, very important. The 6 months, how you prepare, how you will be performing in these 3 hours. They are not asking you to write an everyday exam. They are testing you only 3 hours. 3 hours में से 70-60% our hard work, 40-50%.
Right. Normally, what will happen, sir, once we apply, we are like in the exam now. So we know we have done 50% at least. So window will open. If that window will not open for the essay, it means like we have failed.
Well, even if window open, that doesn't mean you pass. Window open हुआ तो भी आप pass नहीं होते ना.
Correct. We have to attend the essay.
So yeah, नहीं essay attempt करे तो marks आना है. Attempting essay will not give you the success. Okay, 50% of the threshold required to access case section. Okay, next is case-based questions, 2 applied business scenarios, and 4 hours total exam. Okay, per part. It's not for one part because we are habituated for 2 hours, 3 hours exam. For 2.5 hours is the discrete, half an hour objective of the bus.
Yes, sir.
But here 4 hours. Okay. So this is what is my concern. Friends, can you sit 4 hours in one place? You have started sitting?
Yeah.
So every day sit first, 4 hours at one place. Many people will sit. Okay. So now, why this matter for your preparation? Okay. Preparation must go behind memorizing the formulas. I mean, why this matters? So memorizing the formula is not sufficient. We are clearly saying we have enough time. We are educating at every event how to prepare and how to do. Students need speed. I know formula. I can solve formula. But if you're taking 5 minutes,
No.
how the speed will increase? Okay. If you talk about the speed, Shoaib Akhtar is in. He's, he practiced the speed bowling or by birth he is a bowler. Everything depends upon the practice. Okay. Interpretation, calculation, and the judgment. Judgment is very, very important. Here we can see in driving license. Okay, examiner will see the judgment. He will tell you change the line. Yes. How he is taking the judgment for the youth. If you take the proper judgment, they will say there is no parking. There is no parking available. But he will say, can you park the car? I will like park kare, fail. When you can take the right judgment, when you know the rules. Okay, learn the proper rules and the ability to apply concepts. I know concepts, sir. I studied your material. How to apply the concept is very, very important inside a business scenarios. So business scenarios are very, very important. Clear? We got an examination format online, students.
Yes, sir.
It is your January, February 2027 target journey. A simple planning path for the students who want to move from interest today to exam ready is the next testing cycle. So from today, we are in interest only. Because every week the professor will call and it will be like some clarity and the CMA. Yes. So that's what we believe. In every time following up, one day he or she will agree, continue approach. So first one is join Axis CMA. That is the orientation plus study plan. Okay. Orientation must be orientation. Like we started for you the orientation from where? From become first year. If it is required. If it is required, +1, +2 will go. Okay. That is the specialty of the Axis that will not teach at CMA level. We will take you to the CMA level. And whatever it will be the starting point, that will be some 15-20 days, 1 month will be stressful for the teacher and the faculty. But after 1 month, CMA, what is true. So we can show you how to drive. And we'll show you how to increase the speed. And we can show you how to brake and how to handle the steering. That's it, right? They will show. Then after, you have to drive, right? And you have to pass the exam. Once you pass the exam pass okay, you stop the vehicle middle of the road. Somebody will ask. We are not parking, we are parking in a different way. Somebody will stop. So here, one is orientation and the study plan. Okay. Second one is the IMA and CMA enrollment. We have to complete candidate steps. Okay, complete the candidate steps. IMA and CMA enrollments are must. Okay, in the month of August, hardly by first week of September, if you are planning for the February. Okay, and August to November, build the base. Part 1 and Part 2, learning. We are focusing on learning. Later will join and he will next MCQs examination. We are very clear in the strategies. Okay, so here from my side, I'm giving you a strong base. I'm trying to give you a strong base. Okay, then after you not required, maybe if you are enough capable with the base, you will complete your CMA. If still you need support, yes, we are supporting faculties, okay, who will complete your examination approaches. Okay. So next is the fourth one is November and December in intensive practice, MCQs, case and weak areas. Okay, you have to write exam. If you fail, come back to me. Okay, I given the exam, no one come back to me. Okay, so everything depend upon your interest. Right? If you people submit the assignment in the group, examinations, everything, I will receive by tonight, Monday will be the class. Otherwise, Jai Telangana. Jai Telangana. Extend any. We're not extending anything. Next is January and February books and book the exam and attempt target testing window. And here 6 is complete the requirement education plus experience verification. So once you pass the experience also we need to verify, then you will become an CMA. So plan early. That's what we are doing. One time we postponed September, October is postponed to February. If you postpone one day means one attempt. Or no changes in this. Okay. Book early, practice consistently. Your exams, your exact exam registration and appointment date should be always be confirmed on the IMA portal. Okay. So we prepare you for the exams and for the job after the exam. Okay. So we are the audit firm and we will perform on day to day the management accountant skills we are performing, always perform. Our firm is performing. So we will give you an opportunity and a base to practice your skills, your core competencies. Okay. And we will give you a platform where you can apply your skills on the practical approach. So we have the good clientele, big clientele, small clientele. Okay, you can apply the skills and you can get on a practical window. So like this, once the apprenticeship is completed, okay, the people will be behind you. Okay, so now, so we will prepare you for the exams. Okay, we will provide expert faculties, experienced finance and accounting mentors. Okay, the faculty who is having an experience, like we have other faculty also, he is working full time as a finance manager, okay, and a finance controller, and he will be the teaching. Okay, here for myself, I completed 2 decades. Okay, in the world it called accounting, auditing, and the taxation, as well as the partial teaching. So 2 decades. Okay, we are into the teaching and structured study plan. So this is the strategy where we are going. We given you the concepts. Okay, step number 1, and we are giving you the practice questions also we are giving. Then here review is happening. We are conducting the exam. By keeping the exam, we are giving the review and we are giving the marks. And next is performance tracking. Okay, in this stage, the September, October batch, the students where we are planning, in this stage they got failed. And when we try to check the performance, both the sides will check the faculty performance, how good they are teaching, okay, and how they are guiding the students or not guiding the students. So performance testing should be there for the faculty. If I am as a faculty, I have to test my knowledge. So all these things test. Okay, weak areas, reviews and progress checks. And here practical finance, ERPs, UAE tax, VAT, and the real business content as we promised. Okay, the CMA. Okay, completing, we have promised that we will give you even ERP and we'll give you the VAT and the corporate tax clarities, because specifically this course is for in the Middle East, and flexible learning, we have online and offline support. Okay, options and career orientations. Yes, interviews, roles, and skill guidance is there. So the career stack is CMA, exam knowledge, and financial analysis, ERP accounting systems, and UAE VAT and the corporate tax, and the communication and the decision skills. So here, what we understood today, we understood the two parts, 12 core competencies, right? That is part one and part two. Part one is finance, planning,
and
analytics. And second one is strategic financial management. In that again we have 6 parts and 6 parts. The other way, never. Only 2 parts we understood. And we understood there are 12 competencies. But what are those? We know, but in which part, what? We don't know. 100% clarity, you know. We try to understand also, analyze also. Like in this, one thing is forecasting, budgeting. Another part is having decision making. Right? One part is having the financial analysis, another part is having corporate finance. One is having technology and analysis, second one is having ethics. है ना? ये चीज को समझो. First चीज को समझना है. Once you understood what is what, okay, you will not do mistakes. You will not take step back. है ना? So you want to become, because as you, everyone knows the market situations are very tough. है ना? So once the market is open, so with the big companies, again, huge demand will become, okay, market will be stable very soon, right? So be ready, invest the time when there is no work in the companies much, invest time on books. When work will come, work will come. Okay, so plan now, and this Independence Day, okay, we try to thank you for joining us. So declare your career independence, the right knowledge and the right guidance, the right future. Okay, so thank you very much. See you soon in the next event. Okay, I will try to give you more clarity on the 12 core competences. Okay, so thank you very much. See you in the next class.